All right, and we are now live. Hi, everyone. The light looks super bright tonight. Is it the same as it always is?
It's actually,
Maybe.
I think it's less.
Oh,
One of the things that we bought or one of the things that I asked for Christmas was a new light, and I really like it.
yeah, we do Secret Santa every year with my family. Wait, you got this from Alana?
Yeah.
Gosh, she got you so many great gifts.
I think she bought everything on my list and then bought the Martha Stewart book.
Wow. How should I wear this? I never wear. Is this like too high? Should my ears be out?
Oh my God, no. Tom's got a haircut and he doesn't like it. It looks great. I don't know why he
That's sweet. No, this is good for me.
Also, I did not cut his hair this time.
Right, which I should have let PJ cut my hair. Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Vino Vent. I really like our new system of premiering our vlog right before we do Vino Vent. It kind of sets up the night, which is nice for us. But welcome to Vino Vent. Let's do our weekly rundown. Let's do our weekly cheers, and then let's jump into it.
Okay. So why don't we say hello to a few familiar names, like hello to Clinton and Lane and Amanda and Sapna and Ted and Aranda and Kyle and Thomas and Kevin and Michael and Lucretia and Billy, Maynard, Errol, Stephen, RC, Jonathan, Tony, Will, Kristen, who else?
We got Ethan, we got Tristan, we got Chris, we got who else?
Tristan, PJ is giving man tonight. So you know what? This actually comes in handy because now that I got my haircut, I'm so cold all the time. Okay, so yeah. Let's do the cheers. So whether you were drinking Chardonnay like I am tonight, or Coca-Cola, maybe some Dr. Pepper or Shirley Temple, some tea if you're over in the UK, some coffee if you're in other parts of the world just waking up, or a White Claw Surge, which is PJ's
some Wawa
favorite, or some water. Cheers to you. Cheers.
We made it through another week, and we're on to the next.
That's right. Yes.
Thank you for that over on TikTok.
Tristan said Thomas loves a bowl of Chardonnay. Yeah, a whole bowl of Chardonnay. No, you know what? I've been actually really into red wine the last couple of, maybe like the last month. However, whenever we do Vino Vent, I really like to drink white wine so that it doesn't make my teeth red. Keith said, I always feel romper room vibes when you say hello to everyone. Do you know what romper room is?
I don't. I have to look it up. Hello from Australia. Hello and welcome. Okay. Why don't we... We're kind of lagging tonight.
Yeah,
we're both really tired. We kind of stayed up too late last night. We did sleep in this morning, but we're dragging. So did we go live last week? I don't feel like we did.
No, we haven't done Vino Vent in 2 weeks, so it feels good to be back.
Yes, we have a lot to catch up on. Hello from Montana. Hi from New Orleans. Hello from Atlanta. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Okay, so
since we've gone live, we have had a snow day at the farm, which there's a vlog about. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
The best snow day that we've ever had, and a lot of snow.
It was more snow than what we're used to, considering we don't get snow very often, maybe like once a year, if that. So that was a lot of fun. We stayed at the farm. We were kind of hesitant to go to the farm because we were afraid that we would get snowed in and that we would lose power. And that did not sound like a lot of fun, but we did end up going, and it was so much fun. We never lost power. We had internet, so we got to watch movies, and we played in the snow, which was a lot of fun. What's happened since the kids were out of school a lot? The following week, they were out for school because of the snow, and then the temperatures got so cold that when it's below 17 degrees, kids, they don't want kids to have to wait at bus stops because our town is just not prepared for that kind of temperature. And so they were out 2 or 3 days for that. I guess 2 days. So they were out Monday for holiday and then Tuesday, Wednesday.
So they were out Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It literally felt like they were never going to go back to school.
Yeah.
Same thing happened last year.
Yeah, it was a lot. TikTok got banned and then brought back literally the next day.
Yeah.
Hello, TikTok. We're back.
I know we were planning on, or no, we were talking about how like Vino Vent is going to be a little bit lonelier with one less social platform from now on. But luckily, we never had to find out what that was like.
Yeah, we get to keep it. So nice. Somebody asked that on YouTube if TikTok is still banned. So that answers that question. What else has been happening?
Michelle said, when the kids get weather off days, do they have to add those days to the end of the year?
So they have 8 days worked into their school year. And if they go over that 8-day period, then they have to make those up at the end. However, because Tennessee, the snow day was considered a state of emergency in Tennessee, or they declared it a state of emergency. So that didn't count. So the snow days didn't count, but the cold weather did count, I think, or maybe vice versa. I don't know. But yeah, so they do have to make it up once they go over the 8 days. We celebrated a birthday and had a birthday party, which if you watched our most recent vlog, you would have seen that. And then we officially hit lambing season about 2 weeks ago, I guess. And we've had a new lamb born every day for like the last 4 or 5 days. I've had to pull 2. You'll see that on this coming week's vlog. And just as a reminder, our vlog goes live 5 days early on our Substack, which is our newsletter. And so if you want early access to that, you can subscribe over there. But yeah, lots of lambs. We're up to 13 lambs right now. And
great. Well, and then maybe even, do you think there's like when we wake up tomorrow, there's going to be 14?
There's a great chance. We have probably 2 or 3 that are going to have twins. So it could be 15 tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of babies.
Hair all over us.
And then
they're so cute.
One more farm update is we officially have a indoor large dog that lives with us at this house, and she commutes with us back and forth. Her name is Adeline. She was born a little over 2 years ago, and we've had her since a puppy, but she was a farm guard dog. But it got down to her. Like, she was used to being with her mom and her brother, and her mom we had to put down, and her brother ended up going to live with Dixie because she wanted a guard dog, and he ended up being an indoor dog. So Adeline was lonely, and so we decided to bring her home.
Where is she?
I just gave her a bath. She's on the back porch.
Okay.
So you'll be seeing a lot more of her.
She's so cute, and she's so smart, and she's so sweet. She's so gentle.
And she is so terrified of literally everything. She's partially blind. And so she really can't distinguish people up until you talk to her, and she's like right in your face.
Yeah.
And so she's scared of a lot of things. She's way better than she was a week ago, but she's very timid.
Okay, a couple of people are saying take the beanie off. I will take the beanie off maybe in like 15 minutes. I'll take it off and I'll show you guys my new haircut. Michelle said, was PJ a vet in his previous life?
I was a vet tech in this life.
Like
And
20, yeah, like a while ago.
yeah, I would have been at I don't know, 19, 18, 19, somewhere in there.
2018, 2019, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he knows a lot about animals. Ted said that you're Dr. Doolittle, and you really are.
So this is a pot filler, and water comes out of it to fill pots on the stove.
Hi, Quentin over on Instagram. Someone said we look like twins. You guys, that never gets old hearing that. It just like warms my heart every time someone says it.
Scott over on YouTube asked how Gunner was. Gunner is one of our lambs. He's a little boy. His mom is Marilyn, and she, if you watch this most recent vlog, his mom was a bottle baby because her mom did not take care of her. And Marilyn has had, this is her third lamb, and she has rejected all of them. However, this year she does everything that a mom should do except feed him. She won't let him nurse. Every time he tries to, she kicks him off. And he's still alive, but he is now a bottle baby. And so he has to get fed 2 or 3 times a day. Plot twist. Because his mom was such a bad mom and he's used to her kicking him off, he has learned to run around to every mom in the field and get a little bit of milk before they realize that he is not her baby and kick him off. And then he just turns and goes to a new one. She kicks him off. He goes to a new one. So he's actually getting really big because he's getting bottle fed and he's getting milk from every mom out there.
He's so cute. Jenna said, I thought it was a fireplace. Why are you guys sitting in front of the stove? Jenna, we sit in front of the stove because we go live in our kitchen. And so we just like hang out at the kitchen island and drink wine and talk. Real quick. Someone said, Pesky Gal 75 said the pot filler question should be part of a drinking game.
Yeah.
So like longtime Vino Vent.
Ooh, we should do that.
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh my gosh, Joseph, thank you for that. That is so sweet.
Oh, Joseph. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you. Wow.
Jenna, thanks for joining from Miami.
We should do that. So basically for longtime Vino Vent subscribers or viewers will know that every single Vino Vent, we get a question about the pot filler. And maybe every time someone asks, we just secretly take a drink and we don't even have to mention it. Or maybe we do.
What's another? We should do like 3 to 5 questions that we get all the time that every time we get those, we have to take a drink.
Yeah.
So that would be one, the pot filler. And then
Derek said there's a few things. Yeah, Derek, I feel like you'd know.
We should come up with like no more than 5 because I don't want to get sloshed.
Clinton said, and the backsplash.
The backsplash.
We get that question a bunch. Derek asked if I pregame. I did not pregame any Vinos or any Vino tonight. I was chatting on YouTube. I couldn't be drinking and typing. And I guess I could.
Question for both of you. Has all of your dreams and hopes come true that you had before you got married? Or are they better than hoped for? There's still dreams that you might. I am.
You have to read it out loud.
Okay, you read it.
Okay.
I am like really dragging.
Oh, so Kyle said, question for both of you. Has all of your dreams and hopes come true that you had before you got married, or are they better than you hoped for, or are there still some dreams that you'd like to see come true?
I think for me, I would say that it's like way better than what I had hoped for.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you like reach a level of like your dreams that I think it's important that you continue to like have new dreams. Otherwise you just kind of stay stagnant. So I feel like I've reached like the dreams that I had when I was younger and probably surpassed those and hopefully like continue to grow and continue to have more dreams that we achieve as we get older.
Yeah.
Is PJ overserved? I have actually not had anything but water tonight.
Yeah, I would say that yeah, I think all of our dreams did come true, which I don't say that lightly. It wasn't like it was easy or something that happened overnight.
No.
It's also been, I mean, we've been together for 15 years, been married for 10 this year. So, yeah, I think that, I don't know. But what happens when all your dreams come true? Then what?
I just make new ones.
Yeah. I feel like if you watched our newest vlog that just premiered tonight on YouTube, then you saw another bucket list item that for me personally was crossed off. We got something new this past the last 2 weeks, and it's something that I have been wanting for our family for like years now, and we finally found the one. It's perfect and it fits our family so great. And yeah, I don't know who that is. And if you want to see what it is, you can check out our newest vlog on YouTube. It just premiered tonight, and we all love it so much.
Tristan, I don't know who that is, but I want to look them up after this if I can remember their name. Will you be able to remember their name?
Something Perfetti.
Chris.
Perferetti. Sounds like a Vanderpump Rules character or something.
Are either of you concerned about marriage?
Gay marriage.
What it would mean for you all? Definitely. I'm really concerned about over the next 4 years what could happen. But I'm going to try to we're not watching the news. We haven't been watching the news. We're going to try to stay positive and just get through it and hope that everything works out. And or if some things get taken away, that hopefully they can get reinstated or come back once or past the next 4 years.
Yeah, we got a couple of political questions in the beginning of this Vino Vent that I didn't answer. Or acknowledge, that we didn't acknowledge. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Monday was Inauguration Day.
Oh yeah, that was another. We did not watch.
No, we didn't. We watched Carrie Underwood perform.
Not on that though. The next day.
No, yeah, we watched it on TikTok. But yeah, like PJ said, we have intentionally cut the news out. So tonight I was cleaning the kitchen and I was telling PJ, I was like, I wonder if there is a news station.
Hey, Jonathan, welcome.
That doesn't play political news or doesn't show political news, and it just shows like, I don't know, news. And he was like, what about BBC News? And so while I clean the kitchen tonight, I put on the BBC News in the background, which we both love. Yeah, we because it's so relaxing. I like hearing the British accents. But they did end up talking about Trump for a little bit, so I muted it whenever that came on.
Okay, let's move past politics. What are your dentistry teeth journeys? I'm considering composite bonding. So we were both lucky enough to just keep the teeth that we had born with. But we do use like a whitening toothpaste.
Yeah. For like years now.
Hi from Ireland. Hi and welcome.
I'd like to think that after a while, the whitening toothpaste does pay off. Right? Do you think it does? I think it works.
I definitely think it works.
Oh, wait. So what is bonding? Someone said that's what Britney Spears had when she had the prettiest smile in the world. She had bonding. You know what? I 100% agree with you. I also believe that at one time she had the prettiest smile in the world. Now her smile is not what I would call not pretty. Hi, Lockyer Tom. I don't think I said that correctly, but on Instagram.
Let's see. It's like cement for teeth, but degrades very fast. Be careful with peroxide paste. Long-term can damage enamel. Yeah, I definitely feel like I've always had really thin enamel. So that's definitely something I have been concerned about. Thomas, how's your mom?
Oh, she's good. Thanks for asking. Who asked that? Will. Thanks, Will. Yeah, she's good. She showed us, has been showing us a couple of houses. My mom is a realtor like his mom, and she's been showing us a few houses, 3 houses actually, the last 2 weeks. They've all been so great in their own way. They each have something about them that we love. I think right now we're only maybe considering one. I don't know. This is the first time we've talked about it on Vino Vent or anywhere. Jonathan said, did you share what wine you're drinking? I don't know what that one word is. I'm just drinking a Chardonnay tonight. What do you think about that one house?
Which one?
The stone one.
So this would not be a forever house if we bought it. It would be more of a purchase, and it's actually a somewhat peculiar situation. The house is technically a new construction. However, it was never finished, and it's been vacant for 2 years now. And it still has significant, like a significant amount of work that needs to be done. I swear I have not been drinking, guys. I'm just out of it. So yeah, it has a lot of work that needs to be done. And if we bought it, it would be like an investment. We'd buy it, finish it, move into it for 2 years to avoid capital gains, and then most likely sell it. So it'd be like a flip. But it would be very fun to live in it because it is a big house. It has a beautiful outdoor space for entertaining. It has a beautiful pool. Like a what would you call that? Like a good night?
Thanks, Bree. You're so sweet. Yeah, a good night pool.
And
it's on an acre.
And it's on an acre, yeah. So it'd be a great temporary house. I don't love that we would have to switch the kids. Well, I guess we wouldn't have to switch the kids to a different school, but we'd have to drive.
Yeah,
I like it. It is. It's not really like if we were going to build a house, we wouldn't build this house, but it is a very beautiful house, and Sapna, yes, definitely. So yeah, I'd be interested in it. I have a ton of questions about it, and I would prefer to talk to the builder and see if he'd be interested in finishing it. But he hasn't called me back yet.
Drew said, wait, are y'all wanting to move from your current house? Like, yes and no. I think there is a huge part of us that was like, if we had to be here forever, we would be happy with it. Whenever we built this, or whenever we renovated this house, it was my childhood home, the house that I grew up in. And whenever we renovated it back in 2017, 2016, we did it in a way that we could be here forever. Like our bedroom is on the main level. We have 3 bedrooms upstairs, so there's plenty of space. But I think that we also have like, I don't know, a vision of our life in another house one day. And so we're always kind of actively looking. And if the right house, it has to be the perfect house on the perfect property. If that popped up, I do think that we would make the jump and move.
Gregory over on TikTok said, PJ, what's the update on Dixie? Anyone back on the farm? So yes, we do have an update. Dixie bought land, and she has it's set up. She's got her camper there. She's got generators and solar panels, and she's living her best life. We did find a replacement for the farm, and his name is Ethan. He started back in December and is living in the tiny house. It has been absolutely amazing because when Dixie left she left before summer. I had to go out to the farm every single day and take care of the animals. And really, that was that was getting us by, but having someone on site at all times is very important.
Yeah.
And we were actually looking for a personal assistant. So that was the job that we were looking for, but it just worked out that Ethan lived in Knoxville and he was planning on moving, but then that fell through. So he was also needing housing. And when I told him about the farm position, he was interested in both, and it really worked out for us. And it's been great ever since. So you'll probably see Ethan in some of our vlogs, and he was actually in today's vlog.
He was at dinner.
He was at dinner. Like you always see like Sydney and Matt and Bo and our friends Carlos and Jared. And
I know, I feel like there is a great cast. If this is like a show, it's like we have a great cast of characters, and they're our best friends / family, and we love them. Sadie Bowman said, new subscriber, love your beautiful family, sending good vibes from California. Welcome, Sadie. And I'm noticing a couple people saying welcome. So welcome to the great little community that we have here. Jim said, I'm late. How is everyone? We're good. We're good. Speaking of California, guys, if there's anyone in California, how's everyone holding up? Have the fires subsided? Are they completely out?
I think they're out now, right?
Okay. I hope so. Tony said, do you think you'll ever outgrow your current house, or someday it just won't be as conducive as you all get older? I'll let you answer that.
So when Thomas and I designed this house, we did an addition so that we could put our laundry room, our primary bedroom, and bathroom on the main level. So everything that we would need in our older age and not have to go upstairs is on one level. And that was really important for me. So we designed this house to be a forever home if we choose for it to be. It's definitely big enough for our family. We could make it work. I think as the kids get older and have friends over, it's going to be really tight.
Mm-hmm.
And their rooms are upstairs, and what would be the playroom or the like hangout room would be upstairs, and you can hear every footstep and it's so loud. So we could make it work. It would probably make more sense to do a different house, but this house is sentimental, and
yes,
we put a lot of love into it when we renovated it. So I don't know. I don't think we would sell it. If anything, we'd probably rent it out or do like a short-term rental type thing, but I don't know.
I agree. I don't think we'll ever sell it. I always say this house, I've always said this house is the beginning and the end of everything. It's the house that I like grew up in. I was born, well, I wasn't born in this house, but like I was born living in this house, and we've lived here for a long time. And so I think that this will always be home base, but I definitely think that another house, if it's the right one, that we would entertain. Jonathan said, do you have enough land to build your dream home out there? I'm assuming meaning you're like the farm.
We go back and forth on that all the time. The farm is by far some of the prettiest land that I've ever seen. Whenever we show you guys on our vlogs or Instagram or TikTok, the mountain range, it doesn't do it justice. It is so, I don't know, it's so pretty. When you're there, it's so amazing. It's just that it is like 25 minutes from where we want to be. And that doesn't seem like that long of a drive, but there's really nothing. Like you would have to do most of we finally got a grocery store, which is so nice. That has changed how we use the farm and the convenience of having like all the groceries that we would choose at like in town and where we're living now. So that's been nice, but everything else you would have to drive 25 minutes to shop. And then if you wanted to go into like our city, Cleveland is what, 40 or 50,000?
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to go into a bigger city, which would be Chattanooga, it'd be from the farm, it'd be like over an hour of a drive, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know. So that's what like keeps us from wanting to do it. It would be the perfect land to build on. I just wish it was in our town
I
instead of
know.
25 minutes outside of our town.
A little closer. Yeah, my older sister built like their dream house on their farm maybe 10 years ago. And she has 6 kids and they're all in sports and they all have activities to do and it was like the dream scenario, but then she was like, "Oh wait, drive," and it was about 25 minutes from their town too. And then after doing it for a year and a half or 2 years, she was like, "We were spending so much in gas, like literally spending 3 hours a day in the car, going back and forth, shuffling the kids."
Because all of her kids were in like sports.
Yeah,
I don't know if you said that or
I
not.
yeah, I did
Okay.
say that. But yes, like to reiterate, they're busy. And I think our kids are going to be in sports and they're going to have activities. Like our oldest is in a play. He did trash can band.
Bye, Will. Thanks for joining.
I will. And so, yeah, I think that in this stage of life, when our kids are young, the easiest thing to do is to find a house in town. I don't know if we'll ever get rid of the farm unless we find a property, like you've said in the past, that combines all of our loves into one.
Yeah. It would be nice to just have one compound
Yeah.
that had the land, that had the house, that had the barn and the animals, and we have the river land that would be nice to throw like water. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I just don't know that I don't think that property exists for us. It doesn't seem like it exists. We've looked and looked and looked and
Yeah, we just keep saying we're like waiting for the perfect house to pop up. And I think it will. I don't know if it'll be perfect. You guys already know that there is one house that is perfect for me.
well, we're not gonna go there.
No.
Hello from Michigan. A little bit new here. Oh, it's about to go away. It just went away.
A little bit new here. As parents, which one of you is the oak and which one of you is the willow? The one that doesn't bend and the one that gives in. You know what? Welcome, first of all. Hi. Second of all, I think we're both the oak.
I don't. I think that you, in the beginning, were definitely Willow.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you're a good combination of both, where I tend to be rigid and a little bit more strict than Thomas. Like, I don't know.
So I think when I let certain things slide more. However, I will say between the two of us, if we're talking about oak and willow, whenever I say something, if I like say that they're going to get our kids are going to get a consequence, I never go back on whatever I said, but you will go back sometimes. Like you'll be like, if you don't blah, 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 then you'll get blah, blah, blah. And then you don't always follow through that consequence.
I don't. I know what you're saying, but I don't think it is like based on consequences. I don't know.
Basically, and I tell them this, I'm like, if I say that I'm going to do something or that something's happening or that they're getting a certain consequence, sometimes they'll be like, "Can I have one more chance?" And I'm like, once I say something, that is the law of the land, and I do not go back on it. And so I will say I'm very strict when it comes to that. But that wasn't always the case. I used to let it slide all the time. And it's something that I've really had to work on the last 6 years because, yeah, I did used to be very lenient and I would like backtrack on my words. And I've learned that that's only setting us up for failure as parents. So whenever I say something, I mean it and I do it.
Brian said, "Have you seen Tyler and Todd in Canada?" Yeah, we have. They and then a couple of you guys said that you love watching their stuff. I have so much respect for them.
Yeah.
It seems like they have really come in the last probably 5 years, have really just like blossomed in like what the type of content that they make and yeah.
And the quality of their
So good.
videos is so good. It's like movie, TV show style quality.
Yeah. I think they do really great work.
Yeah, I agree. Have you heard about the Taylor Swift news? Andres said, no. What's the Taylor Swift news? Who has the most patience out of the two of you, and who has a shorter fuse?
The most patience, I have none, and shorter fuse, I have the shortest.
You know what, though? I will say, during the winter, when the kids get out of school every other day for weather, I do not have a lot of patience.
Yeah, your patience is much thinner than it used to be. You used to have so much patience, and
Yes.
you're like stepping up to my level.
Well, it's like it's hard whenever I'm off my game. So whenever I'm off my game is whenever it's the middle of the day.
Or you're sick.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say when it's the middle of the day and they're out of school and I'm trying to work, it's hard for me to have a lot of patience. I know it's just part of it.
Oh, she took Reputation off her discography. What does that mean?
Does that mean what? What do you mean? What do you mean she took Reputation off? You need to give more context. Or if I'm sick, whenever I'm sick, I'm not a baby, but whenever I'm not like, wait on me, I need help, like I take care of me. But whenever I'm sick, and the kids like are just being kids, like they're just being themselves and they can't help it. I have no patience. I will tell you, being sick as a parent is like the worst ever. And no one told me this. She took it off her Spotify. Oh, well, that's your first mistake. Don't do Spotify, do Apple Music. I bet it's still on Apple Music. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Don't get sick as a parent because it's the worst.
Yeah, it is. It's awful. Yeah.
Which one of you can grow a better beard? I can't grow a beard. So
I saw this question a few times. Sorry, I meant to answer it earlier. How did you start in the renovation business? So I have always had a passion for real estate. I used to buy the little real estate magazines and flip through them back when that was like the thing. And then Zillow and Realtor.com and all the Trulia,
yeah.
I don't even know if that one's around anymore, but those popped up. And then I was searching houses. And when I was like, as soon as I can afford a house, I'm going to buy one and fix it up. And so I saved $10,000 when I was 22 and I bought my first house. It was 600 square feet. Sorry, guys, you've heard this before. And I began my renovation journey. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff, but I wanted to learn. So I taught myself how to do it. And then I worked in construction for a year or two, which really helped. And then I got a 2-year degree in construction management, and that helped. And it was just because I was really passionate about it. Then Thomas and I got together, and then we started slowly working together. And then we renovated the first house that we bought together. We renovated it together, and then we bought this house and we renovated it together. And then we bought a few others that we worked on together. And we just finished our farmhouse, which is so nice that we're finally getting to use it after 4 years of renovating it. And it's not even a big house. It was just that we also renovated the beach shack and then getaway house and then your mom's house and my mom's house. And we just put it on the back burner, but it's,
oh my God,
for the most part, finished.
I know. I don't even know how many houses at this point. It'd be easy to add them up, but it's neat. We should do a carousel on Instagram of our favorite kitchens.
Do you have any unprofitable or difficult renovations? So we have been really lucky. Everything that we've invested in, except for one, and I'll tell you which one it was. Everything that we've invested in, we made a good amount of money on. Usually what happens is we buy it, we renovate it, we rent it out for several years. So we make a lot of money back that way. And then we turn around and sell it when the market's good. However, we bought a little beach shack, and then we found another one right down the street, and we bought that little beach shack. We decided not to renovate the first beach shack, but we renovated the second. And then after renovating the second, we were like, actually, I don't know if we want property in an area that gets hurricanes. And so we decided to just sell the first one, and we made $0 on it.
Oh, God.
We if you look at like what we bought it for, what we sold it for, and the commission taken out, we broke even. But during the years that we had it, we paid property taxes on it. So realistically, we lost money. First time we've ever lost money on a purchase, a real estate purchase. But at that point, we were really just ready to get rid of the house. And I was super stressed because 2 hurricanes came close by. And we got most of our money back. I think realistically, we may have lost like $5,000. And that was because we paid property taxes for like 2 years on it. So yeah, we have not always been successful with our purchases when it comes to real estate.
You have such a good intuition about it, though. Like that was the first and only time.
Well, there's a good chance that our other beach shack may not make the money back. The value in the beach shack is the lot that it sits on, not necessarily the house, because realistically, when we bought it, they were selling it as a piece of land, even though there was house on it. It was like a 1940s wooden little beach shack.
Cute little shack.
And most people would have just torn that house down and built a new, really nice house because it's so close to the beach. We did not. We renovated it. And
it's so cute, though. It's like our happy place.
If a hurricane comes to that house, the house will not be there. It's on piers. It's a wooden house built in the 40s. Like, it's not up to hurricane standards. So it will get taken down if a hurricane comes through there. So wish us luck.
Jessica over on YouTube said, did you ever seriously consider moving from Tennessee?
And another person asked how we ended up picking where we live.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey there.
So the reason that we live in Tennessee is because this is where we were born and raised. We actually live in the town that we were born and raised in. And our family's here. So yes, we have seriously considered moving from Tennessee, especially during the pandemic. We looked a lot in upstate New York. Did you hear something?
Yeah, I just want to make sure she's back there.
Yeah, he's gonna go check on Adeline.
She's asleep.
Oh, good. I wonder what that was. But no, I don't think we'll ever move until or unless our family leaves Tennessee for whatever reason. Like I was just telling PJ, my mom lives half a mile down the road. PJ's mom lives 2 blocks over. And earlier this week, like my mom just popped on over and what is that noise? Someone up upstairs? A kid?
Hello.
Guys, we keep hearing these noises. Maybe it's a child.
Here's a good question. Is it hard to be part of the LGBTQIA plus community where you are? So I would have answered yes if you had asked us this like 4 years ago, but it has become a mission or like a goal of ours to create a community in our community of like-minded people. And we have really, we joke because we call it like, I don't know. But yeah, so we've created this cute little community and we try to do like a dinner every week. And let's see, we have me and Thomas, we have Matt and Bo, we have our friends, Carlos and Jared. We just added Ethan to the group. Matt and Bo just met a new friend named John who got added. Ruth, who lives right down the street, and then Sydney and Alana, which is Thomas and my sister and sister-in-law. Who's our daughter? Oh,
she just went to the bathroom.
So yeah, we've started creating this cute little community in our town, and it has been so nice.
Yeah.
And then Maddie just got added to it.
Maddie.
So if you're close to us, reach out to us because we're really wanting to make a cute little community.
I know. And we have. Yeah, it's Tennessee has been the only home we've ever known. So I think there are certain things that are ingrained in us on how, I don't know, to live life, living in a conservative state and to do life. There are certain things that we have actively changed and wanted to be more open with how we are as, a gay married couple. It's all we've ever known. I don't know. I don't know what it would be like to live in like a liberal city or state and do life there.
Matt, what part of Chattanooga are you in? depending on what part of Chattanooga, like it's like anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on where you're at.
Michael said, have y'all ever been to Savannah, Georgia? I grew up going to Savannah every summer. My family lived in Statesboro. It's about a 2-hour drive, I think. And so in the summertime, we'd go to Savannah.
Hello, Tears of a Tiger, Heart of a Lion. Welcome.
Oh my God, my computer's about to die. Why is it about to die?
Could it be this thing?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I did say that I would remove my hat. And so I'm going to do that real quick.
We also, depending on how long your computer has,
we have to cut it short.
We may have to cut it short. So let's jump into what we're watching, listening to, and reading, which I don't read, so that's up to him. Asics or Hokas? I have Hokas. I don't really wear them. Thomas wears Hokas all the time.
I love my Hokas. They're comfortable now. They weren't comfortable for the first 4 months.
Okay, Chickamauga Dam. Is that off of 153?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably like 45 minutes from us. PJ, did you love Wicked? I loved Wicked. We bought it so that we can watch it whenever we want to.
The kids love Wicked. In the car, that's all we listen to is the soundtrack. They love Popular.
Stanley or Yeti? We have both. Well, we have a Yeti cooler, but we have Stanley tumblers.
I like a Stanley. Hokas, Jonathan said, what are Hokas? They're the most comfortable shoes once you break them in. Yeah. You never broke yours in.
I don't like mine, but
I'm putting this back on.
Okay. What are we watching? We just started a new show last night that Thomas found, and we both really love it. Even though I did fall asleep. I did fall asleep watching it last night, but I was really tired. But I woke back up and he rewinded it.
I rewinded it for you. Yeah.
And it's really good. What is it called?
It's called Prime Target with Leo Woodall. It's on Apple TV Plus. You guys, I've been saying this for years. Do not sleep on Apple TV Plus. They have so many great movies, so many great TV shows. Severance season 2 just came out.
Hi from Korea. Hi and welcome.
Hi. So yeah, love Apple TV Plus. And this is so this show is called Prime Target. It's actually going to be featured in the weekend edit of our Substack this coming weekend. It's great. It's a great a thriller mystery. It deals with math, so there's an element of
they lost sound.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to fix that. Can you hear us or no? Sound is gone.
Oh no. That's never happened before.
I don't know. What does that do? Oh. Okay. What about now?
What about now?
No sound.
Still no sound. Okay. Still no sound.
Add a moderator to your live video.
Sorry, guys. Instagram is saying that there's no sound. Oh, gosh. This is suddenly turning into a mess. My computer's about to die. We lost sound on Instagram. This is a sinking ship.
Okay. Really quickly, let's go through.
We watched Gladiator 2. Loved it.
It was good.
So good.
We have been watching the new Dexter series.
Oh yeah, Dexter Original Sin.
That one's good. We have been watching. Sorry guys, I don't know how to fix it.
We have been. I only know how to spell words. Oh my God! Now someone said the video is frozen. On Instagram.
All right.
Oh God. Okay. Maybe we should just.
All right.
Is there anything else that we've been watching? I don't think so.
Yeah, we haven't been watching a ton of TV. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
as far as I've only been listening to one thing. I've been listening to Noah Khan, 6th season.
Oh my God,
What have you been listening to?
Same. I've been listening to that a bunch. I've been listening to.
So I'm just gonna end Instagram. It's
Okay.
frozen.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your week to spend it with us. Okay, I can't wait to watch that. I literally lost.
If you're not already subscribed to our Substack, we have a lot of fun over there. It's our weekly newsletter. You can go to pjandthomas.substack.com to subscribe. That's where we will pop up next on Tuesday. You'll get to see our weekly vlogs 5 days early before they're posted on YouTube. You can comment on them, you can watch them, we can discuss. It's a lot of fun. Again, that is pjandthomas.com. No, pjthomas.substack.com.
I remember what I was not going to say that. I was going to say, if you haven't watched our vlog from this past week, it is live. It just went live tonight. But thanks again for joining us tonight. And we'll see you throughout the week. And then we'll see you next Vino Vent.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.